channel, Kelly Hood Media Reactions, right? Where we react to all types of social media content as it occurs on social media, right? And today we have another occurrence on social media, right? And this one has to do with Pastor Silverlake, who is trying to make a comeback in the game, right? But before we go any further with this reaction, this is an important one. And if you don't want to hear me talk, some say I talk too much, but if you don't know, you got to create some kind of content. You can't just go straight to the clip, right? But if you want to fast forward to the clip, go ahead and fast forward to the clip, and you can definitely listen to the clip, watch the clip, hear the clip, right? But if you want to hear me say what I have to say, keep on tapping in. With that being said, go ahead and hit me with a like or hit me with a dislike, whatever suits you guys best here on Kelly Hill Media. And that's exactly what it's about. It's about calling it how you see it, keeping it honest, and calling it straightforward, right? And not sugarcoating nothing. So with that being said, make sure you go and hit me with a subscription if you haven't subscribed to this channel, Kelly Hood Media. Hey, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel because you know what? You're highly appreciated. The ones who continue to subscribe, I highly appreciate you guys, right? And with that being said, make sure you turn on that all notification bell up in the corner so you can be notified when I go live. Anything I have to do with the channel, drop a video, any updates, and if you miss anything, you can come back on your time, bust back around the block on your time and rewatch the content. You know, of course, that's what it's about, right? So let's proceed with caution, right? Um, so these next two clips that we're gonna talk about are gonna be Mr. Pastor Silverlake. As you all know, allegations came out on him, paperwork dropped. Some say it's fake, some say it's not. Diablo dropped the whole diss track on him. Pastor Silverlake has not one time even tried to address it. As a matter of fact, Pastor Silverlake actually ran to TikTok and is actually going live over there now and trying to make a buzz on TikTok, right? Now, I don't hate on no man six. If you're doing what you're doing and you're grinding, cool. But at the end of the day, it's like this, man. Um, this next individual we're going to speak on, and I'm not speaking on him to any kind of. I'm just giving the facts of the reaction, right? So this next individual, Little Cuete, he actually had a lot of beef, and I'm starting to believe that it was internet staged for publicity and to make a comeback in the game, right? Because I remember Little Cuete was allegedly, going through Silver Lake, pulling up, looking for Mr. Pastor Silver Lake. Allegedly, he was, outside the studio and you know just posting stuff on Instagram, and this is nothing that hasn't been posted on the Instagram before, right? So, you know, little Cuete was going in on Mr. Criminal. He was calling him out for the paperwork, calling him a rat. You know, basically he started to expose and trying to run the fade with him, trying to pull up on Criminal wherever he could find him, calling him out on podcasts, calling him out of just doing the most, right? So here's where the problem comes into play. Remember when I tell you guys, we always got to be careful what we do because there's always somebody watching or recording. So on this next clip that we're about to watch right now, you guys are going to see, um, and I will post to Instagram. You guys go follow the homegirl, go follow her, go give her a follow over there. She got great content. So with that being said, let's watch the
Shout out
clip.
to you.
Here we go.
I know for a fact you're a wise preacher. I can see it. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. I'm still trying to see it in myself. Look what they always tapping
All right,
in.
so you guys heard, right? These are not my words. You guys heard it with your own words. Could Mr. Pastor Silverlake be trolling or acting like, only the ones that were in that chat that day would know? But I do know one thing, that individual does have a TikTok. So, it's crazy how to see that that individual would still be tapping in with this individual behind the scenes when everybody's back's turned, but when everybody's watching, certain individuals are pushing certain agendas, certain high power lines, certain, you got to be a ride or die. You got to be this crazy vato loco tattoos on the face, and running up on every car you see and, posting every time you go looking for Pastor Silverlake, like, um, to find out, to hear an audio like that, it really makes you think, man. There's a lot of costume rappers, and that's why I try to tell you guys. There's a lot of costume rappers in the game. Hey, and it's not just in the rap game; it's in everything in general in life, right? So, Mister Pastor Silverlick is trying to make a comeback, though. He's definitely trying to make a comeback. He's credit carding some of the homies' names. In this next clip, he's gonna credit card Young Dopey's name. He's gonna. I don't know if it's true or not, but Mister Pastor Silverlake basically says that he, talks to Young Dopey on a daily basis, even though paperwork has dropped, allegations have been put out there. Uh, Diablo from the east side of Banning has stamped it. So for Mr. Criminal to go on his TikTok live and say, Pastor Silverlake Spencer, Pastor Silverlake to go back on his live and say that an active solid homie is getting at him behind the scenes. And even if it was like that, that's kind of foul. That's kind of like telling again. He's telling again. He's just telling on, And if it is true, that's his business. That's his as a man. He's the only one who's gonna have to stand up for that, right? So, but to put the homie's business out there like that, I think that was kind of wrong of him, and kind of like trying to self-incriminate himself, but at the same time trying to validate himself with Young Dopey's name, right? So let's go ahead and watch that clip.
With my homie from the hood, Young Dopey, I was just chopping up with him the day before yesterday. I stay chopping up with Young Dopey. That's the homie. Weekly. Much love to the homeboys from inside too.
All right, and we're back, right? So you heard what Mr. Pastor Silverlake said. You know, like I said, at the end of the day, if he does talk to some individuals behind the scenes, why get those individuals as a wreck? Why not respect and then just keep it to yourself if it is what it is? If that homie's doing whatever and he's talking to somebody else, it is what it is, dog. You know? Um but to throw it out there on the internet like that, just like here, just like throwing it to the wolves and to the sharks, bloody meat. So, I mean, even if there are allegations, I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying because nothing you can't believe nothing Pastor Silverleg says. So, with that being said, man, I just think that he's trying to slither his way back into society, into the rap game. But I truly believe it's over. It's over for him. He burned a lot of bridges on the way, and it's sad because a lot of us homies had encounters with and got burned, and it is what it is, right? But make sure you go ahead and hit me with a like or hit me with a dislike. Let me know what you guys think down there in that comment section. I will continue to bring the latest breaking content to you guys as it occurs. If I see it, I'm going to react to it. I'm going to make a video on it. Hey, I appreciate all the comments, even the bad comments. With that being said, Cali Hood Media, and we out.